Breaking news coming in from Bet365, and it's no surprise. Same game parlay from Bet365 just keeps getting better.
Well, it's even easier to make a bet. Choose from the most popular markets like hits, run line, totals, and home runs. So many to choose from.
Download the app, start building your bet, and see why it's never ordinary at Bet365. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Ohio. T&Cs apply.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. You chose to hit play on this podcast today. Smart choice. Progressive loves to help people make smart choices. That's why they offer a tool called Auto Quote Explorer that allows you to compare your Progressive car insurance quote with rates from other companies. So you save time on the research and can enjoy savings when you choose the best rate for you. Give it a try after this episode at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy.
What's up, fans? Our partners here at Bet Online continue to be the number one source for all your betting needs and sports info. Find all the latest odds, news, sports developments, including this year's NBA Finals, NHL Hockey Conference Finals, Major League Baseball, and the latest fighting news, even next season's early NFL futures. Head to the website or use your mobile device to sign up today to receive your 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. Use our promo code BELIEVE, BLEAV, to get the bonus and get into the action. Bet Online, where the game starts. Not only does this Bet Online sponsor the Bossman Show, they'll sponsor you too. Get it, Bet Online today, because the Boss Man said so. All right, folks, back on the Boss Man Show. Friend of the show, a true friend of mine, one of the few true friends I say I have in the world.
That's what's up.
Down in Memphis, Tennessee.
That up or good. I'm leave that alone, though, man.
Yeah.
Leave it alone. I'm leaving it alone.
Yeah, no doubt. It's my man. He's back. Nick Cooper with me. Nick, what's good, brother?
Man, nothing, man. Just being grateful, man. Just being grateful.
Nick is a host of a wrestling podcast, which I showed up on one day last year and enlightened the host about certain things we say on this show. Like,
that was hilarious.
BDSs around it. We refer to BDSs around it. Right. I had enlightened all the panel except for Nick about what those really were.
It was like number. I was like, okay, I know what this means, so I'm gonna leave it alone. But I'm gonna let them figure it out. Let them figure it out. That's the best way to do anything.
And Nick has a food blog. He has the Price of Wings, which is, for some reason, Nick, you are monitored by an NBA team, which I won't say at the moment, but an NBA team monitors your food blog and takes notes on it every week.
I mean, if they want to pay me, I got them. If they won't pay me, I'm perfectly fine.
And the same NBA team who told me not to have you on my show ever again.
Well, I'm here now, so hey, it is what it is, bro. It is what it is.
Also, the same team that wants a new arena. That's all I'm saying.
There's a lot of teams there. We got to go down the list. Everybody wants a new arena at this point. Everybody.
Exactly. So, Nick, we already talked about it on this show a lot, but let's do it today. Tell the people about your wrestling podcast and how it got started, my brother.
My wrestling podcast called 808s and Chair Shots. Me, my homie Jeff, shout out to Jeff, got started through our friend Jay, who does FSP, but knows Full Sport Press podcast. And he said, you know what, let's do a wrestling podcast. So I was like, okay, who you want to do it with? And they was like, me. So I didn't know what was going on. They got in contact with me, and me and Jeff clicked up, and it was on from that point. So it's going pretty well. 70 plus episodes in. Going to record one tomorrow, I think, and it's going well. Just need to get the followers up and get the engaging. So other than that, it's going pretty well to me. We just started. So we're not even 100 episodes in yet. 1 year in, but we're not 100 episodes in. So
yeah. Yeah, Nick was around when we first started this show years ago when it was
right.
No, Nick started off in the old Facebook groups. We had them idiots in the Facebook groups, boy.
And let's not talk about that. That is the hilarious thing that we ever got into. And I've never seen so many people hate one person because another person doesn't talk.
Or seeing being thirsty pay off the way it did.
But did it? We don't know we don't even know what's going on now.
They still together.
Wow.
They got 4 kids out there thirsting. Yes. 4 kids out there thirsting. I ain't never seen, this is the one time I see Ben Thirsty paying off. Overpaid off for him.
But he overpaid. It overpaid for him.
Boy.
Overpaid. Like I've never seen that before, but it is what it is. Get it how you live.
No doubt. No doubt for sure. And so, like, Nick, man, let me ask you this, man. Like, I'm be real with you. I ain't watched wrestling since, like, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago when I went to a live event in Nashville with Dana Ford and his kids.
Okay.
I ain't been since then. And I remember I went to I saw The Rock when he was back with CM Punk, hit him with, I guess, what's his move called? The GTS, something like that?
Yeah, go to sleep.
Yeah, and then The Rock did something after the show, whoop-de-woo. And I also went to when Mark Henry was fighting Rusev and had somebody sing the national anthem for him before he came out, and that whole storyline.
That was a long time ago. That's a long
So
time.
I've been out of the game for a long time.
You have, actually.
So I don't know. I don't know what's going on to TNA, AEW, Ring of Honor, WWE. I don't know what's what no more.
Right. Wrestling now has pretty much, now that we have another competitor with the WWE, with AEW, it helps more competition, more wrestlers, more people getting paid. I'm not mad at that. I just think fans are being weird. For people that don't know, wrestling fans are a completely weird bunch of people that need to go outside and touch grass sometimes. That's why I feel. You need to go touch some grass. If you can't touch some ass, touch some ass. But like I said, wrestling fans are weird. They make it to a WWE versus AEW thing, but we really should just lucky to have both and the other smaller ones instead, especially like Impact and RH, which is now with AEW now. So wrestling fans make it worse, but wrestling has changed. A whole lot of things are going to happen. A lot more things are going to happen as well. So wrestling is just weird. It's just a weird place. And a lot of things happened this week, which I'm going to talk about on the wrestling podcast because it's another weird week in wrestling.
Yeah, I don't know, Nick. I don't know what my problem is. I don't know why I can't lock in on it no more. I don't know what happened to me, but I used to be deep into it. But
I would say because, the storylines and, you got to have intriguing characters to suck people in. It's not just to have good matches. If you have an intriguing character, then, okay, I like this guy. He's weird, but I like him. Something like that. So that's why I think what WWE is doing NXT being more character-based instead of just wrestling-based like it was for the last 5-6 years. So being more character-based, you see this character like, oh, I like him. It's kind of, I can follow him, building this big star to say. But I think it's more of a character-based. And people think, the F word fake. And, people just don't get into it like that as much. Some people fall out of it. Some people come back just like I did. I fell out, I came back, and I'm pretty cool with it now.
Yeah, after the Attitude Era, I think I still kind of watched it, but it got to be stale to me. Then when The Rock came back with Cena and all that stuff, that got me back involved. Then I fell out of it again like I am now. Because, I like Crime Time, and I like now I wasn't with that little Jimmy stuff. What's up? I wasn't with that nonsense.
It worked though. It worked. It's weird things like that works in wrestling. It works. But
Part of me, Nick, says that's BDSing, but I get it.
I get it.
It's like a minstrel show almost that he was pulling off and getting, because let's be real, it's more none of us who like it than do.
I don't know. I never had a gauge of it, but I think people like the character we're talking about, R-Truth, because of who he is and how he can take something so small and make it big. I think that's the main reason why people like him. And he's been wrestling for a long time and still in shape. So I guess that's the reason why a lot of people like R-Truth. And I think he's probably top 15, top 10 black wrestler if we put it in there.
Yeah, and Booker T just he's like Herschel Walker. Things he be saying after how they did him in that invasion storyline, and he be acting like he acting. You Herschel Walker, my man.
Yeah, he's more of a company talking head sometimes, and I don't think he wants to piss off the boss. So he tried to bring it back to where you need to focus on this. It's weird with Booker T. Sometimes he's on, but then when he's off, he is way off, and that's messed up.
Yeah, he's not consistent. That's what I can say. He's not consistent. So I'm like, I put him in that category as Herschel Walker when it comes to the WWE.
Nah, I think Herschel Walker got a big ass case of CTE. So
yeah, he does. And did you see that dance he was doing?
I ain't want to see it. I don't see no clips. I'm good.
It was horrendous.
I don't want to see it. I'm straight.
Yeah.
Perfectly fine.
It reminds me of somebody who hangs with a certain Dallas Cowboy quarterback. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh Lord. All right, next topic.
That's what it reminded me of, to be honest.
I thought we weren't gonna go there, but all right, let's go ahead and
Nick,
change
now, let me ask you this question, Nick. I want you to answer this question. Who has more sense? Herschel Walker, that the guy is referenced, or two people with initials Q and R? Who has the most sense between these four people?
I mean, if you're screwing that light bulb, we got a jam right there. We got a real big jam. I don't know who's going to touch the light bulb first. I don't know who's going to try to take it out. I guess Herschel has an advantage because he knows how to untwist the light bulb, but that's a tough one.
Yes, I knew that would stump you. That would stump you. I knew that would stump you, Nick. I knew that would get you.
But I think the one with Q would probably throw the light bulb at somebody. So, yeah, I'm stumped. I'm sorry, I'm stumped.
Yeah, I got you, Nick. I got you, brother. So, what are they doing like in AEW? Is it similar to the WCW, WWF rivalry in the 90s, or is it totally different? Are AEW trying to go at them, or how is it going?
I think they're trying, but sometimes I feel like it's failing. Excuse me. When they first came on, they started doing inclusion. They wanted to do this, and that, and they fall short. And many different times, it's times that WWE had more people of color with championships than AEW. Like at one point, AEW didn't have one black champion. Then they have one, and then next WWE has at least 3 or 4. So it's like a different company agendas. Like AEW wanted to pride themselves on being different, but they failed. You know what I'm saying? WWE ain't never been the type of company to be like, oh, inclusion, da. No, they just do what they want to do. Vince McMahon does what he wants to do. Nobody tells him when to stop. Nobody tells him when to go. So AEW is trying. They are doing well with the matches, and they're trying to make dream matches happen and bringing people in. But one, they have too many people. And they have a lot of shows. They have 3 shows, but it's too many people. And you're not going to be able to show everybody. So you're going to have more people be on TV one day, and then next time they're on the YouTube show 3 weeks later. So it's little things like that. I think they kind of have more match quality than WWE right now. But when it comes down to it, are they close to the WWE? No. Are they near the WWE? No. But they're trying, and but they're having big bumps along the way. And that's what I feel with AEW's. AEW's trying. They are the rival, but they're trying to be the rival like with WCW and WWF. They're trying to get that, but sometimes it doesn't feel like that. And it just feels like the WWE is way ahead of them.
Because I remember back when we were younger, they had Sunday Night Heat, Raw, SmackDown, and Shotgun on Saturdays, right?
Yeah. And what was it, main event Saturday, something like that? I forgot. And WCW had Monday
Thunder.
Night Raw and Thunder.
It's that Saturday morning joint.
Yeah, and Saturday. Yeah, so they're trying, but I think AEW has Dark, Dynamite, and Rampage. Those are their three. So Dark is on YouTube, and the other two are on TNT. So you're trying to build something there, and they're doing well. The story building is okay. They're doing things okay. Certain things you look at them like, what are you doing? Just like you do with WWE. They make mistakes. And WWE makes bigger mistakes. But AEW is trying to be competitive when they need to just build up and get better every step of the way. And they're trying, and they got the right people, but they got too many people. And they're not showing enough for the women as well.
No doubt. We're going to stick and stay with that. And then, Nick, we're going to discuss the price of wings for you, man. Your food blog. What inspired this food blog, Nick, to do the price of wings, man?
Honestly, I was going to do it 2 years ago. Around that time, I thought about doing it, but I had a couple of bumps in the way, especially trying to get a webpage and all that type of stuff. I want to get a webpage soon. But right now, doing micro-blogging style was the best way. I talked to other bloggers to see how they, like, not food bloggers, but like car bloggers outside of the spectrum I'm in. And they told me what they did, and I was like, okay, I can go with that. Started doing that. I started getting connections, started working with other people, and then I just said, you know what? I think it's now time that I do it. And I just did it this year, and it's been working out for the last couple of months. Meeting new people, meeting the chefs, meeting new restaurants, and, making the connections that I need to do these reviews. I'm not going to be a negative reviewer. I'm trying not to be. But some of these restaurants making it real close to me making that bad review. But at the same time, I'm trying to learn the law part of it, which the law part is that could be defamation. That defamation, that could be libel. That could be libel. And that's a tough line. So if you're going to do that, you got to be critiquing and put little tweaks in to make it seem like, yeah, they have good this, but this they need to work on as well, that wording. So luckily I got the right people to help me with that. So I'm going to take it step by step with this food blog. It's going out well, and hopefully, it gets big enough, maybe I make a little change, maybe a little tiny bit. But right now I'm enjoying what I'm doing, meeting new people, eating new foods, man. It's good over here.
Nick, I just find it funny that your food blog comes up on a Zoom call I was on this Saturday. I think that was very interesting.
Yeah. They must want some food. You come to Memphis, we got you.
Yeah, it was interesting that your name and your blog came up and your tweets was pulled up, and it was weird.
That's weird. I don't get it. But hey, they can come. They're 6 hours away. When you're still hot by the time you get here, we got you.
I just think it's funny that you're that important to them, Nick.
I don't get it, but okay. If you want to move me to your town, you want to move me there, and I review food there. You pay me. I'll be fine.
Pay him, man.
Pay me. I got you. You want me to give you a good review of the stadium food? I got you. This help. I got you. I'll be there.
Now, Nick, this is the question. Would you wear their gear?
Depends. Because it's one jersey that I like. You give me that one, I'll wear it.
Would you agree to their narrative of you? You know what the narrative is. Would you agree to that narrative?
Not really, but all right.
This is how they go operate with you in the contract. You have to agree to all their stupidity.
Look, I'll wear a jersey. I do that. I do what you want me to do. But once that stuff is over, best believe I'm wearing a John Moran t-shirt.
And that might make them mad right there.
That might make them mad, but I'm not on the job. My hours are from 9 to 5.
Or from meeting to meeting or event to event.
Meeting to meeting. Yeah, that makes no difference.
Event to event like I am.
Event to event, whatever. I wear a hat on the event, but after that hat, after that event. They don't see me. I'm 6 hours away. You want some for spies? That's fine. You want to see me in my work clothes?
Yeah, Nick, I might need to give you some of my gear.
I don't know about that, though. I can fit your gear?
Yeah, I'm XL.
Oh, okay. We'll swap it out.
Yeah, I have gobs and gobs of gear I can give you that I'm issued.
If they maybe they want to do it, we can do it. Get a contract. I'll be down there. I'll help you.
They can sponsor the blog and this show, baby. But nah, we don't want that to happen. I mean, they won't control.
As soon as I do one Memphis thing, they're gonna be hot. Even though I live here.
They might call you for a meeting
to talk about this. I'm like, but I don't live in Atlanta though.
Oh, this.
What do you want me to cover? Like, you want me to just go to Atlanta and cover 5,000 restaurants and come back home and then no, it's not gonna work like that. It's not gonna work like that. You want me to cover a game? I got you. But other than that, bro, you got them. Yeah, you got one down. So.
And we see that Taylor Jenkins, who was once in the city of Atlanta, got an extension. And I know for a fact they're not happy with him.
He's gone. He's somewhere else.
They hold on to those things.
This is so odd to me.
Yes. We got an extension.
That makes me wonder, do all NBA teams feel like this?
I can't say.
I
can't say. I know this one we're referring to feels that way. But the other ones I can't say.
It makes me wonder. Like, it makes me wonder. Like, for real. It makes me wonder. That was a chef right there, by the way. It just makes me wonder. Like, how do you carry on like this? How?
This has been going on for years. I've witnessed this kind of behavior.
So, is it the new ownership or is it just the Hawk way?
Don't know.
Anywho.
Yes, I don't know. But are you enjoying seeing Mr. Cookout struggle in the finals?
Yeah, one good game.
Yeah.
One good game. They won. After that.
Nick, have you reviewed Cookout yet? I'm pretty sure he'll like that.
I mean, I don't have to. I mean, maybe I have mom to do the Cookout review. I'm like, cool, let you do it, bro.
Like what you get the junior tray or the full tray?
I'm in the full tray. I ain't no juniors over here, buddy. No juniors.
Well, the same money, according to him, you get the junior tray.
Junior. No juniors over here. Full tray. It ain't number $5.99. What you want? I'm gonna get some chicken nuggets anyway. So what?
Who are we referencing though?
We're not gonna say, but he plays for the that team in Boston. One of them teams in Boston. They're in the finals.
He will have his jersey retired in his old town when he retires,
and that's gonna be hilarious. He went further with. Sorry, man. Sorry, team in Georgia. I'm sorry. I mean, sorry, team. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna be at that event and laugh my butt off at that event when it happens.
Man, I need all the videos, all the footage, all of it, bro.
Bruh, the reception gonna be them Cookout trays. I guarantee you. Think about it. What epitomizes that individual? The Cookout tray.
All that food in Atlanta, you don't get Cookout tray.
That's what he loves. Because he saves money.
I get it. All the NBA players don't make that lot of money because do the taxes and all that other stuff they got to do. But
he ain't got to worry about it.
Come on, bro. Come on, Lee.
Hey, shout out to our boy Kula who got him 2 new Maybachs, my man.
Boy,
You know that makes somebody else mad too.
if that ain't a legend right there, boy, I swear he ain't. Shout out to Dennis Cooler, man. That's a legend, man. That is a legend.
Got him 2 new Maybachs.
He the only man. Look, man, I thought he was having a slump, then all of a sudden, Maybach. What the? Bruh, ain't no slump with a Maybach. But congratulations to him, though. If you listening, I would love to ride in it. No, riding.
We need to go down to Tampa and see him, bro.
That's cool. I'll be in the front seat. You ain't gotta put me in the back. I can fly like I'm in the back. Shit.
He got him a Maybach and a Maybach SUV, man. I'm like, bruh.
Stunt.
With that, hey, he played the French Open, made that money, and when he got him some rides.
French Open, hold on. French Open, how much? American?
140 for he won a round. He made 140. And he played doubles. We should play tennis.
140?
We should play
140?
Yeah.
Hold on.
240. What he came home with?
280.
Yeah.
280.
Yeah.
Take away taxes. French got taxes?
Yeah, he has to pay French taxes in the U.S., yes.
Okay, so split that by that.
Then pay his coach.
And pay his, at least come back with 190.
But he went and got him. He said he ain't had him a car in a while. He traded other ones in and got them. The Maybach SUV and the Maybach, the regular one.
You traded in the Rari?
He ain't trade that one in, but nah.
Oh, okay, about to say. There's one car he ain't trading, is the Ferrari.
But think about it, a tennis dude that got cars like that.
Get it. I ain't mad at him.
And he's a cool dude who's from Ukraine. He came to America, live in D.C.
Hey.
You know,
American
I'm not
dream.
into the Ukraine war, but I care about his family because he's cool with me and Nick. He took us in. It's his homies.
Yeah, I'm perfectly fine with him, man. He's done all he want. I ain't mad at him.
But you know that player that loves cookout hates it.
So
he shouldn't have them kind of cars. He can save his money.
Man, literally got $200K playing in one tournament.
About to play in Wimbledon. That starts on the 27th of June.
That's $500,000 right there. Cool $500,000.
He's playing in London right now at the Queen's Club tournament, making money. Won a match today on grass, his favorite surface. The thing about tennis is you can make money on the spot.
It's on the spot money. Take the taxes out, your money.
They're trying to transfer in your account, you good.
Transfer it into the whatever bank account you got. Bank of America, Bank of Swiss, Bank of French, Bank of Ireland. I don't know what banks they got in Ireland, nowhere else, but
he's on play Newport after Wimbledon, Atlanta, home tournament in DC.
When is Atlanta?
I think July 24th or something like that.
Damn, that's tough, dude. So it's
the Truist Open.
It's supposed to come to Nashville for SummerSlam, so that's a tough one.
Yeah, the Atlanta, now Truist Open, not the BB&T anymore, it's Truist.
Oh yeah, because they found with SunTrust.
Yeah, the Truist Atlanta Open, one of my favorite terms of the year. I hate that Memphis has gone away. That was cool. Sure. While it lasted.
That sucks, but it is what it is, though.
Yes, tournament schedule starts July 24th, ends August 2nd.
Wow. Okay.
So he'll be in Atlanta. He'll be in Atlanta for that. We'll catch up with him. He loves him some witch or some Taco Mac, because it's all good. All good. Then Nick, before you get some stories before you go on the boss report, before you get out here, Nick, don't throw your mind off, Nick.
Let me pray.
Yeah, we got about 10 minutes to go. I got this other interview here. We got it going. Florida man arrested, attempted to saw off another Florida man's anus looking at his chicken Walgreens.
How is that possible in the first place? Correct. You can't do that. There's nothing science related that you can be able to do that. moving on with that one, because that's just he's just
Yes.
being nutty.
Yes. Florida man suspects who are black arrested after stealing nearly 1,100 gallons of fuel from Orlando gas station.
1,100 gallons
Yes.
of fuel,
Yes.
oil,
Mm-hmm.
gas.
In Orlando.
He deserves a trophy then in this case, because gas high. I can only imagine what it's like in Florida.
Yeah. It's over 5, almost 6.
Yeah, he a legend. You might as well free him.
Yes. Florida man, another black man, unfortunately, gets dirty in a ditch after getting armed to carjack a street sweeper.
A street sweeper.
Yes.
Huh. That's if I'm right, that's a city car, right? Street
Yes.
sweepers are considered
City.
property
Oh,
of the
yes,
city.
that was in Tampa, Hillsborough County.
Yeah, so he just got a damn felony right there off that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, dirty man. Now,
Nick, this don't throw you off. 85-year-old Florida man sues adult bookstore after $36 vibrator does not work for him.
The vibrator doesn't work for him?
Yes. $36 vibrator does not work. He's suing the adult bookstore.
Because the vibrator doesn't work for him?
Yes. Sunshine Video and Accessories.
Is he using on somebody else or himself?
The store does not say that. I don't even know, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Because if he's using it on himself, then I can't. Hey, moving on. Let's move along.
Yes. Florida man steals jet ski, but they didn't know how to operate the jet ski.
Then how the hell did he steal it?
A canoe.
So he pulled up on a canoe,
Yes.
pulled the jet ski.
It couldn't.
It couldn't. Know the things you're supposed to steal, people. Know the things.
Exactly. Man.
Stay in Florida.
Florida man arrested after using 7 different people's Hilton points for his extended stay.
So he finessed 7 people out the Hilton points?
Yes.
Free him. You can free him. Everybody else, no.
Man, look. Woo-wee. Florida man arrested Burger King for getting it his way. He put out Johnson and went on the counter, unfortunately.
Burger King ain't all that good to do that. If you look at the fast food hierarchy, Burger King is not pull your dick out a place.
Yes.
McDonald's not there. The only one I know is probably Chick-fil-A. Probably.
And I don't eat that.
It's probably the only one. But other than that, no.
Florida woman arrested after hitting man in the head with a Mike's Hard lemonade bottle for not eating her box.
How many times do these Florida people end up beating somebody for not doing oral on them?
Oh, every day.
We have every story we did is because they didn't get oral. Every last one of them, bro. Bottle, a chair. What was it?
A
thing
bat.
was a bowling ball, a bat.
Bowling ball.
Florida just loves sex. That's what they do. They love sex and weird and just doing weird stuff. That's what they like.
But Nick, it's about to get worse for you. Trust me on this. Florida woman arrested after getting mad at man who refused to eat her box. Her box was funky and sweaty. She got off the bus.
But you just had a long day of work and you want on the bus. Florida loves them some damn sex, man. They love sex and doing wild stuff. Florida loves sex and wild stuff.
Exactly. Look, Florida man sentenced to 41 months in prison to threaten to start a civil war based on race.
So he ends up going to prison where there's more black people at and start a race war?
Yes.
That makes zero sense, but okay.
Florida man arrested after rigging traffic light to charge his phone.
You can do that?
Yeah, he read the box on the sidewalk to charge his phone. Like,
yo, he deserves like a nice job for that, because I don't know anybody that can do that.
yeah, name's in jail.
Now he's in jail, but somebody got to free him and give him a job.
Duval County, Jacksonville got it.
Oh, good luck.
Yes.
Good luck.
2 more to go, Neek. Florida man loses his penis after getting into a head-on collision while getting head on the Florida Turnpike.
Oh, yeah, because she did have to bite. Ooh.
Yeah, he lost his meat for life.
R.I.P.
He now has a prosthetic with a clip on, unfortunately.
How? Like a tie clip on? Like,
Yeah, he has a clip on. Yeah, I know.
all right, man. All right. Clip on.
Last warning, Neek. Florida
on.
man arrested for getting busted for disability fraud after posting pictures of lifting weights online.
Now, them folks really do be looking out for people that be faking disabilities now. There's one thing I know. They will look at everything to prevent you to get that money if you're claiming disability. So for him to be online posting weights, that's not smart.
Not at all.
Especially when you can easily just do that by yourself at home.
Exactly, not posted, period.
And not posted. You can easily do that just finding YouTube videos and doing them. I don't know. I guess he tried to say he was trying to strengthen his other parts of his body, I guess. But all right. Good luck, though.
Now, Neek, before we wrap up, bro, what are your thoughts on what you just heard, man?
Florida loves sex. Florida loves sex, man. That's it. Florida loves sex, crack, and doing random stuff.
As always.
And bowling balls, in the beach.
Think about what I don't use, as always.
I don't even want to hear that. I don't even want to hear the other stuff. I really don't.
This is the radio feelings I can get.
Exactly. That's the radio feeling you can get with Florida stuff.
Yeah. So
Florida man's a real thing.
Yes, and we had to give you some old school throwback taste of it. Neek, appreciate your time, brother. It's always fun. Rapping with you is always my guy.
Same here.
Supporting you always, my guy. Purse of Wings, do your thing. 808, do your thing, and keep making on people in the 404 upset, brother. Keep doing what you do, brother.
Even though my co-host is a 404 fan, but all right.
Yes, the Eastern Conference rivals to be.
That's gonna be funny.
Hey, his boss is Neek. Hey, we out, people. Check us out.
Peace.
What's up, fans? Our partners here at Bet Online continue to be the #1 source for all your betting needs and sports info. Find all the latest odds, news, sports developments, including this year's NBA Finals, NHL Hockey Conference Finals, Major League Baseball, and the latest fighting news, even next season's early NFL futures. Head to the website or use your mobile device to sign up today to receive your 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. Use our promo code BELIEVE, BLEAV, to get the bonus and get into the action. Bet Online, where the game starts. Not only does this Bet Online sponsor the Bossman Show, they'll sponsor you too. Get it, Bet Online today, because the boss man said so.
Breaking news coming in from Bet365, and it's no surprise. Same game parlay from Bet365 just keeps getting better.
Well, it's even easier to make a bet. Choose from the most popular markets like hits, run line, totals, and home runs. So many to choose from.
Download the app, start building your bet, and see why it's never ordinary at Bet365. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Ohio. T&Cs apply.